Hey guys, it's MandaPanda. Last week we made a custom raft girl, so this week we're going to be making her partner, the raft boy. I couldn't find the perfect LPS for him, so we're just going to have to create it. I like the head from this puppy because it has a ponytail, but I much prefer the body from this doggy because it doesn't have a lot of fur in between the legs, and it's going to be so much easier to paint on the shorts. Let's get this transformation started using a little bit of acetone to remove the original LPS eyes, and let's use that same gorgeous sun-kissed tan color for all of the puppy's fur. Once all of the base color is completely dry, we can start working on this guy's eyes. I've switched over to acrylic paints and I'm laying down a base of white first and then going in with a beautiful dark cocoa brown for the eye. I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the entire eye area and then go in right along the edge with a lighter shade of brown because the LPS figurines always have a dark and a light shade in their eyes. And now let's switch over to black and paint in the pupils. Using my nail dotting tool, I'm going to go ahead and pop in two light reflections, one right at the top and a smaller one down here at the bottom. And let's finish off this eye by very gently and thinly outlining it with some black. Now, a raft dude has some facial hair, so I thought, why don't we paint some of the puppy's fur so that is kind of in the same shape as raft dude's beard and his little goatee. So I'm gonna go in with some brown now and paint in the front whiskers of fur. Put a little piece right underneath the chin. I'm gonna connect that to create the goatee and then paint the sides and the tips of the fur. And now the coloring on the puppy's fur really truly mimics the raft dude's facial hair. And everything's gonna get connected by a cutesy little button nose. And we can color in the inside of the ears with a little bit of pink. Now, Raft Guy has a signature hairdo. It is a dreadlock ponytail. The LPS already has some texture and ridges from the original hair. So we're just gonna go in and use a little bit of Sugru to add some extra ridges to the hair so it really looks like we have dreadlocks of all different widths. I'm gonna just put in a nice strand of Sugru right in between the natural indentations on the LPS. Once the Sugru has completely dried, we could go in and paint that signature dew. I mix up a little bit of brown and black to create a super dark brown, and that's what we are going to be painting his ponytail with. Then using a little bit of a light blue, we can color in his hair tie. That's all the painting for the head, so let's seal all of our work with 2 layers of top coat and then we can get started on the body. I've already put down the base color. Now I'm going right over the fluffy chest area with an off-white color because this is going to be his shirt. Now I have a dark khaki tan color and that's going to be the color of his exterior shirt, and I'm just gonna pop it in the front using a V shape and then paint in the area where it ends on the body and on the legs. Let's use a little bit of a light denim blue for his shorts, and this might take 2 layers of paint. Once it's dried, you can use some dark blue to create the effect of his shorts having a little bit of wrinkling and crinkling by popping in some simple lines right at the joint area. I want to go ahead and give his outer shirt a little bit of 3D texture to it, so I'm using a little bit of the leftover Sugru to pop some in right along the edge where the undershirt meets the regular shirt, and I'm just going to flatten that out gently with my finger and then use a blunt tool to scrape off and shape the edges. And then we can actually put an indentation right down the middle for his buttons. Let's sharpen that collar line, and I thought let's go ahead and add a little bit of Sugru around the cuffs of his shirt to give it the effect of being rolled and folded up. I'm gonna go ahead and paint in that Sugru area using a shade that's just a tad bit lighter than we used for the body of his shirt. Let's wrap up this custom with a few little buttons. Let's take a look at the completed custom. Here is RAFT Dude as an LPS doggy. How awesome does his ponytail look? It is perfect. This was the perfect mixture of 2 LPSs to create RAFT Guy. Now that we have a RAFT Girl and a RAFT Boy from the game, I think we totally need to recreate some of the scenes in real life using our customs. If you think that's a good idea, let me know your story idea down in the comments below. That's it for today's custom LPS tutorial. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye. You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPanda Toy Collector. Want to mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.